Hey man, say man, y'all already know what time it is. It's your homie and the host, IME TWEEZY, and we are back with another segment of Bloom Talk. It's brought to you and presented by the Black Rose Awards, aired on Brand Builders Radio, and we have a phenomenally talented artist, community activist. She wears so many different hats, and she's a proud Black Rose Award nominee for season 2. Introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let them know who we got on the show today.
Hey, it's your girl, NICHOLE SHIRELL. I am a author, poet, performing artist as well. And hey, I'm here to pop my stuff. So
I know that's right. Pop your shit straight like that. You know, she being humble right now. She being modest, y'all. But y'all don't worry about it. We gonna get it up out of her. We gonna make her comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how we doing Bloom Talk, man. This segment, and we just finna get into some real personal, family oriented vibes. You know, just get to know our nominees a little better. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about, you know, your recent projects, things that you may have going on. At the end of the questions in the interview, we're going to play a little game I like to call Still My Jam. And basically, it's just where we go back to childhood nostalgia. You know what I mean? We just reminisce, and I pick your brain on a couple different memories. Just something to bring back the vibes and give a few laughs, if you will.
okay.
All right, so let's get into the bee's knees. Straight like that. Y'all know what time it is, man. Right here on Brand Builders Radio, Bloom Talk. Miss NICHOLE SHIRELL, the talented author, poet, artist. Tell everybody where you're from.
I currently reside in Birmingham, Alabama. I actually was born here. However, I have lived in Cleveland, Ohio, and a time in Pensacola, Florida as well.
Okay. Shout out to Bama. I got some kinfolk from Montgomery, so I ain't too far. Right? How far is that from you?
It's not that far, about an hour and a half. It's not far.
Okay. That's what's up. So how long have you been into your artistry? How long have you been doing it?
Professionally, I started writing where I actually shared my work, published work, I want to say in 2015.
Okay.
So haven't been published all my life, but it started, I kind of like flew with it.
Okay.
Started with writing for the Odyssey Online. Then I was able to join a few artists, authors, and published in my first book. And then from that, I wrote my first book. And after that, my first book was called Gift, which was a Christian book. And then as far as poetry, what happened with that is one of my friends encouraged me to, try, write, not the novels. And then from that, my friend Stephen was like, hey, you should go in to the speakeasy and share your poetry with people live. So that's how it started.
Okay. So you a vet, you an OG, you've been doing it for a minute, straight like that. So what were some of your early influences that really, gave you that real, hey, I'm finna step out and take this leap of faith and really pursue this?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. First, poetry and the whole recording piece of it. During COVID, everybody was locked in the house. So I joined this streaming app. And on the streaming app, my whole, persona is to be positive and produce material, because you don't know who's watching and looking at you. So I want people to be able to use whatever I'm saying and do it as an influence to help better their life. So find creative from our creativity. So that's how writing about Black Lives Matter. And from that, I went in the studio, recorded that first project. So the whole move as far as police brutality, that was kind of the way to push me forward, because it was an important message that needed to be shared. Not only then, but you guys see, because of the recent state of the nation, hear more about police involved shootings and young people losing their lives. So it's a serious topic. Yeah. Now, where people in higher up now and paid
Yeah.
attention to what's going on in the nation, because you don't actually have to be doing something to be stopped. Anybody can be harassed. Um, Anyone can be profiled, and anyone can lose life. We're just blessed we're still here today. So I went from that to kind of challenging because I wanted to do more. People that I look up to, one being Mike Gwynn, who's out of Texas, and then also, there's local people here, Glenwood, like there's many people I can't really name everybody, but those people. My son actually is an artist; he's a rapper, so I kind of go to him for information. And I have a young son that kind of writes music, does write music, so we're working on together.
It's beautiful. You're letting me know, exactly what's shaped you, you know what I'm saying, and giving you that motivation to keep you pushing and keeping you striving to be better and do something and challenge yourself every day. And just to also, come back and circle around to the topic of, like you say, police brutality, or just brutality, human brutality in general. Life is precious. Life is priceless. And the way things are moving now in our society, all of the programs in place and different innuendos used to desensify us, is very major. I completely understand that, and I am an advocate for that as well, as far as building awareness. And not only building awareness, but also, having an action plan. You know what I'm saying? Us as a people, as a culture, just in general, we should know how to move and how to navigate the rivers and these oceans of all of the different games that this system has in place to set us up and make us become just another statistic in the database. I completely commend you for your work, for your due diligence on spreading the word and speaking from the heart. It's major for me. I did have an opportunity to check out a few of your records from your most recent release. You know what I'm saying? I loved all of them now. I loved your whole project, Distinguished Voice 2.0. I love it. The vibes. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. Okay. So the I Pray record really hit home for me. What If? I vibe with the What If record. And then the Disrespect record was different for me too. So those three are the ones that really stand out to me. Let's start with the project in general. What was the influence behind this project?
So the first release, because when you start later in your career, most people that are younger will say, "Oh, she shouldn't be doing. She's too old to do this," or whatever it is. So the project that I did with my son, can't see. And the whole premise behind the project is to elevate, basically build on what I did before, but kind of change the direction so that I can reach more people and cover more areas and target, people may not have fully understood the Black Lives Matter or not even care, but have a powerful message doing, other tracks so that they can kind of resonate with that and they would have something to vibe with.
Right. It's totally a vibe. You're in your element. I can tell. It's tunnel vision. You locked in when you go in there and you talking your shit. You straight like that. You talking your shit. You feel me? If you had one piece of advice that you could give to your younger self, what would it be?
I would tell my young self to stop allowing people opportunities to take advantage of whatever situation. If I had known then what I know now, I think we give too many opportunities for people to hurt us a second time. No, when people show you who they are, believe them and walk away. However they hurt you, that's a lesson that you can actually use. You can build and make it a strength instead of a weakness. And then you can give that gift, pass the gift on, not in a way that it hurts, but a way that it teaches, and other people can benefit from the flaw in someone else. Because, remove that access. Don't allow people to continue to hurt you over and over again. You have to learn the power of the word no.
Yes, preach. That's what I'm talking about. That also speaks volumes in essence of your literature. Once again, I'm so intrigued and so captivated by you doing so much. You know what I'm saying? As far as your books, I know you like you say, you've got a range, a various array of the different type of literature that you furnished and blessed the world with, from devotionals to full-on stories, and offering so much fruit and so much knowledge to our community and to the world. Shout out your socials, your website. Let everybody know where they can become a part of your community.
Okay. My poetry is streaming on all streaming platforms. That is Nicole, NICHOLE SHIRELL. My books, they're on Amazon. You can download those, digital, or you can order actual hard copy as well. I am performing, currently different projects. So make sure you check out my website, NICHOLESHIRELL.com. And then I'm on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. So check me out. If you got a question, hit me up. And hey, we can work or whatever needs to be.
That's
we can talk about it.
Y'all heard it first right here on Brand Builders Radio, Bloom Talk. I am your homie and your host, IME TWEEZY. I've been blessed with the presence of the beautiful, wonderful, phenomenally talented author, poet, artist, Nichole Shirell. I appreciate you. Now, let's get into the fun part of the show. You know what I mean? The game that I like to call Steal My Jam. So if you could let us in your game room and give us one of your favorite childhood snacks, meals, or foods that you still enjoy today.
Ooh, popcorn.
Yeah, I love me some popcorn too. Caramel popcorn. What kind of popcorn?
Oh, just a little butter, salt. That's it.
Just a little butter, a little salt. That's all you need. Oh, see, I'm extra. I'm fat boy status. I love the kettle corn. I get the caramel corn, the cheddar cheese corn. I need it all. You feel me? I need it all. I got a sweet tooth. I got a bad sweet tooth. Straight up, man. Okay, so my second question is, if you could be any cartoon, movie, video game character, whoever you wanted to be, who would you be and why?
Oh, I would be Black Panther's little sister. I can't think of her name.
Oh, man, I feel bad because I can't think of her name, too. We know who you're talking about. Shout out, little sis. What's happening, little sis? Shout out. Yo, look, Wakanda forever. You feel me? Yeah. Woo, ha, ha, ha.
She is smart, man. Smart and strong.
Yes, and most definitely she did her thing. She always held it down in all of the movies. You feel what I'm saying? Even though in the first movie I was a little questionable with, I was like, oh man, is this just gonna be a one time, a one hitter? But the fact that they carried her through the sequels, and now it looked like she really, I feel like they're gonna bring her and make sure she get her own series of these. That would be very interesting. Miss Nichole Shirell, it was a pleasure to vibe with you. Thank you so much for stopping through. I know you're very busy. We was just talking before we got on air. I know you have another engagement. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you show love. Go to the website. Vote for our nominee, IME904.com. This is Bloom Talk. Until next time, y'all stay blessed.
Bye.
Brand builders. You brand it, we build it.